All right. Well, what I think is really important right now until game time is, players have to get themselves psychologically back into the rhythm of playing games. We tried to keep the rhythm of how we practice, each day last week. That's why we practiced on Saturday, didn't practice on Friday, had a regular work week this week, so that everybody can get back into game mode. Playing games. It's been almost 3 weeks. Will be 3 weeks by game time. Practice has been good. The focus in practice has been good. Players' preparation has been good. But I think they realize this is going to be a little different kind of game. These guys really run the ball, try to shrink the game, play really well on defense, don't give up very many explosive plays. They're big and physical. So it's going to be a different kind of game for us, and I think it's going to be a tough game. But we're looking forward to get back in Bryant-Denny Stadium and having the opportunity to play and compete. I think that's what these guys really look forward to. That's really what they want to do. It's an opportunity for them to create value for themselves and, for us to try to continue to create value as a team.
Okay, Coach, we'll go ahead and start things off with Charlie Potter.
Hey, Coach, just wondering if you have an update on LaBryan Ray and his availability for Saturday.
He's practicing. He's back to practicing. I think it's a matter of, how confident he feels, with it in terms of his ability to use it. And does he feel like he has enough strength to be able to go in there and play? Maybe there's some role he can play in the game, but it's going to be strictly up to how he feels. We've kind of cleared him to sort of make progress, as he can. It's a different kind of injury when you're got an elbow and you're a defensive lineman and you're using your hands every play. I think, it takes time to get confidence in your ability to do that when you've had that kind of injury.
Michael Casagrande with AL.com.
Yeah, Nick, just wondering how have you tried to keep things normal or as close to as normal as possible this season throughout all these disruptions?
Well, first off, you tell people that there's going to be disruptions and it's going to be different. And they need to expect it and not to expect it to be the way it's always been, because it's not going to be that way. That's number one. Number two, when we have disruptions and distractions, everybody's just got to handle it. And so what, now what? What are we going to do next? What can we control? What can we do next? How can we do the things that we need to do to try to continue to improve as a team and individually and collectively, try to accomplish goals that we have for the season? And, the guys have been pretty good at that. And it's a little different. No doubt it's different coaching that way. You don't have certain guys that practice certain days, and then all of a sudden you got other guys there and other guys aren't. But everybody just got to kind of roll on, and next guy up has to take advantage of the opportunity. And we've tried to keep the schedule pretty much the same and not make a lot of changes in what we would normally do. I think routine is really important to try to maintain rhythm, even if you miss a game.
If you have questions, please use the raise your hand function. We'll go to Chris Walsh next.
Yeah, Coach, I'm sure Miller Forrestall would be the first person to say he's gotten a lot better as a blocker in his time there. Can you put in context how far he's come in being a complete player at his position?
Well, some guys that you recruit, there's really no perfect player. So, some guys that you recruit, and we recruited Miller Forrestall because he came to camp. He was very athletic. He only weighed about 220 pounds. We knew he was going to be a developmental guy. He's a very good receiver. He had good hands. He's a really good athlete. So we knew that it was going to take time for him to get to 240 or 45 pounds and that he was going to have to develop as a blocker. He knew it. We knew it. He worked hard at it. We coached him hard to get it. And because of the kind of person he is and the kind of character he has, you're talking about a great person with lots of character, and he's driven to try to be the best. And so he makes strides, on a daily, weekly, yearly basis. And, now he's a pretty complete player for us.
All right, Coach, that's all we got. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.